Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. Arcade Craig here, along with Petrie and the rest of our band of misfits, of course. But on today's episode, we're going to be going down into the lower levels here of Repcom facility. I've asked everyone here to
Hey
stay
there.
behind. So we're going to try to infiltrate that area without them shooting everybody. So we'll see if I can do that. I'm going to try using stealth boys and whatnot and make our way to speak to their leader. I want to speak to that Chris dude though. Before we head out, if I could find, there he is. Yeah, we'll have this talk right in front of your friends here, bud.
Go bother Jason, Smoothskin. I don't like having you around.
Mm, all right, well, I guess I'll be going.
Good idea.
Yeah, I guess he didn't like how we were too blunt with him there when we first met him, but so be it. Okay, so I need to find. Well, do I have it marked? Prop quest. Yep. All right. That way.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. How you doing? Okay. See about thinking if I should maybe make some stealth boys be where I can use them quickly. Hot here. We got quite a few. This is stealth field is 75. So obviously you still can be. Sneak is boosted to 100. Um, spot should I let that take? Was that I got set at the number 3? No longer recall, but we'll let it take its spot. Okay. Um, yeah, I was like, you ain't supposed to be coming with me. All right, good. As far as like killing ghouls, though, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that guy doesn't want us to do that, but not gonna lose too much sleep over. Oh, I should turn off that. Um, on our night vision slightly here, first level at least. Well, I doubt we've already killed all the ghouls in here. I'm sure there's still more of them in here. I was trying. Seems like I may have at once met that leader and talked to him, but it's been so long ago that I've done it. I don't quite recall like how it plays out. I think that like I think you have to not kill any of his people. So as I've said throughout the let's play, anytime there's text on the screen, if you'd like to read through it, pause the video. I kind of sort of vaguely remember where it is. It was an area that heads downward. I think it's that one. I think that's the way to that guy who needs our help, maybe. I'll explore this place once. Yeah, here we go.
What's that, Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
Now, this is Petrie's first ever encounter with a live super mutant of any kind. He had heard about him. He just recently, as we've seen in one of the videos, seen one slain. Well, he's now seen a few slain. Um, this is his first interaction with them. Of course, if things fall apart here and we get attacked or we can't convince him to leave, then so be it. We will obviously fight, do what we must. But let's see what goes. Yeah, see, that's we're not going to be full on antagonistic towards him. If it comes to that, creature certainly will defend himself. Obviously, these creatures are a little bit intimidating, though. They're extremely large. Obviously, have some intelligence that they're speaking. What level of intelligence we'll explore further here. But you all right? You sound a bit strange.
I am in command of my faculties, in command of my troops. Antler guides me in all things, as I in turn guide my kin.
And I take it antlers that skull that's right there.
Who is Antler? Who is Antler? Antler, the human asks about you. What do I tell it? All right. All right. Yes, of course. Who Antler is not important to you. Antler wants that you deal with me.
So yeah, I see. Like I said, there might be a level of intelligence, but also this one seems a little bit insane. And who are you exactly?
Me? I am devoted to Antler. But before Antler... Captain once. Last name Davison. First name... Don't remember. I commanded a troop of Nutcases, the Master's elite. A great honor. Very proud. Something happened. We wandered the desert. Life without Master was hard. The others' minds going strange, going crazy. But then, I found us new Master. I found us Antler. Since then, everything's been going really well.
Now, the master. Like I said, I've only played like maybe a half an hour of that first game. So I have real difficulty playing with keyboard and mouse. I just don't have the dexterity, and it's a little difficult for me to play them type of games with my vision. Because there's so much on the screen that you have to kind of. It provides a real challenge for me. At any rate, um, the, the the game, from what I hear, is fantastic. As is the second one, and I'm trying to remember if because I've watched kind of analysis on those Fallout games, um, and I'm trying to remember the master. Was that the second game? Um, uh, Something tells me that it was the second game, and obviously that's who he's referring to as that master. And of course, these were once humans who were been uh, they were exposed to that. Was it called FEV or something like that? And it turned them into these super mutant super soldiers. They thought they were creating the perfect beings, right? But um, seems like I remember hearing that at the end you kind of talk it down and talk it into Master realizing that they aren't these perfect beings, that they're sterile, in fact. But you have to find all the proper evidence, and then like, you wouldn't get that option in the dialogue with it unless you do certain things. But as I was stated before, within this whole series, everything's spoiler rich. So I was going to be talking all things Fallout, but I do remember hearing that they're sterile, and that bit of logic finally kind of what proves the master that he was wrong in what he was trying to do. Um, Maybe I can help.
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search.
And why can't you search the last room?
A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep Ken out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Antler says you are solution.
Maybe. Yeah, there are plenty of traps in there. We'll see if I don't stomp all over them. Although with having that our tack operating, it should hopefully help me. All right. Well, I'll find the Stealth Boy stockpile for you. If you can, we'll leave this place.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get Stealth Boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside, not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Now, will these uh Nightkin will his will his kin shoot at me if my Stealth Boy runs out here, or has he kind of give out the signal that no, we're not to be messed with at the moment? All right.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Well, Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
That's understandable. I'm kind of partial to it myself. And how'd you end up getting trapped down here?
First off, I'm not trapped.
Uh-huh.
This was a tactical choice, all right?
Right. Okay.
I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs.
Oops.
And things went to shit fast.
I bet.
Couldn't find the others. So I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story.
I'm looking for a stash of Stealth Boys in this room.
A stash of stealth boys? Are you kidding me? If there was some big stash of devices in here that made you invisible, do you really think we'd be having this conversation?
Well, what can you tell me about these creatures out there?
I kill them on sight, so we haven't had much time to get acquainted. They're hard to see, obviously, but they aren't too smart when it comes to tactics. Or not stepping in traps.
I've been known to step on plenty of traps, so leave it for me. Can I come up there and look? Maybe you missed some of those Stealth Boys.
The only thing you'll find up here is a bullet hole between your eyes. Got any better ideas?
I don't have to kill him. It's not yet. You don't look like the other ghouls in Bright's group.
Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company.
How have you managed to survive?
I'm not delicate. Radroach meat for protein, condensation off the pipes for water, and I do my business over in the far corner. I wouldn't say it's been comfy.
I'll bet not. And how can I help you get out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
Alright. I'll try to find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
Yeah, here's hoping, but I don't know. Didn't give me any type of description of her. How I would know that I've definitely found her and not just some other random ghoulette. I do not know. I don't fully remember where she's located at. What was that? So I did remember that they're in like some cells or something. It seems like, but how to exactly get there, I'm not sure. Like I said, I will be exploring this place, but until I first, well, just walk by one. So far, so good. So, there goes another. So once we get them all cleared out of these ghouls and nightkin and whatnot, then we'll go ahead and explore properly. So our stealth boy ran. I mean, we stealth right now because of our disguise we're wearing, but not stealth boy is ran out. Yeah, there we go. Got that icon working. Cool. I was hoping there's a stairwell in this area. I do recall that later on when we're getting ready to send them off on their rocket, that there's an area where we talked to Chris at, and I know that over there will be some radiation suits, or at least one that I remember. So hopefully we can get some more so we could repair the one we have. I'd really like to get a fully working radiation suit. Requires a key. Great, where do we find the key at? This I do not recall whatsoever where we're supposed to get the key at. Is there a key laying around? I doubt it. Was it there in the room with the Nike we're kind of working with? I have a feeling it is. So, I don't know if I should go back in there and try talking to it. And see if we could talk to him about doing this, or if not, then I'll have to go stealthily in that room with him and see if I can find the key myself. I think I do remember the key being in that room. I didn't recall that we needed one, obviously. I would have got it when we were first there, but because I actually quite literally bumped into him. That or my stealth boy ran out just at that instant. Or both.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them? Keep looking. Antler wants Nightkin to have them.
Alright. Even be in the room behind him here. I'm not seeing a key up here. Look in the room behind him just in case. What is that open? Well, that's going to lead to where we're to the launch area. Well, if I don't find it here real soon, I'm going to pause the video while I look. For you guys while I go all over. I'll give one last kind of look around in that room immediately. If I don't find it right then, I'll pause the video. But I mean, does he have it on him? Would I have to freaking pickpocket? So it's possible again. Also, have to be careful. I have a feeling that he is right around. Let's take on steel. So take the butt off that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause the video real quick while I go and search for it. See if I can find it. I will pause the video once I do. All right, guys, I found it. It's there's a jailer here. I tried to see if I could pickpocket him. I wasn't able to, but I found his desk. There we go. I think Willow likes pencils for some reason. Can't remember that for sure, but it's yeah. Now we just gotta make our way down there, of course. And on my way over here, I did bump right into one again, and I'll try and that's a regular night again. I'm trying to pickpocket them and show anything. Get to that desk. But yeah, I bumped into another one, and that, of course, made him hostile again, so. Stealth boy alone won't cut it. Pathway down. Yeah, see what won't even let me pickpocket him for whatever reason. Alright, cool. Nice. Hear another one stomping around down here. Yep, or your lovely ghoul friend, Ghoulette lady is now deceased, bud. Anything down here at all besides finding her? Take a peek. Seems not. Crap. Shit. Nothing we could really use or need. Look at this one. Lots of wonder glue now. That's good. It actually makes that noise though. It lets you know it's about to run out. But a good thing we actually had a pretty good stockpile of them. 16 worth. It's gonna come in really handy. See? Make our way back to Harlan and help get him out of there. Then we're gonna disengage a bunch of those traps. Because he's got set up a plenty of them. Like, they're coming from both sides here.
I see you. I'll
No,
kill
you
you.
don't. You don't see me. Back the other way, damn it. Caution still required. Nope. See me. You don't know where I'm at. Yep. A little bit turned around. Okay. I know where it is. There we go. Made it back, dude.
Did you find my friend?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for topside.
Cool beans, man. We get a save here. Before I go and blow myself up or anything. Stealth boy, there we go. Talk to you again.
Kinda busy running for my life here, Smooth Skin.
Alright. See you
Later.
later. the mines that are gonna really give me the trouble though. No. That's a proven and tried way to get that done, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Gopher that created this mod for the night vision with the detecting traps, and man, what a godsend. But why? One year higher though to do it. Alright. Blowing them up, all I got. I want to get that repair fixed because to a much higher number. With it being, I think it's 70. You get that jury rigged. Perk, that one helps so much in being able to repair, especially unique items. Yeah, that the computer's a fake out as well. Same. Got a Nike in here. That sucks. You can cover those weapons. In the desk. More 12 gauge though, at least. Alright, I think we've gotten all the traps. That's pretty disgusting, man. Oh no, obviously if you're starved though, you'll do what you must. Okay. So yep, pause the video, like to read through it. Sent back. Okay, cool. Sunset sarsaparilla as you bet. If there's anything really in this room. Not recall. Okay. I'm terrible at running and jumping on this game, but we shall attempt it. Luckily we have a mod, I think, that's allowing us to jump better. I thought there was actually something that you could pick up back in this area. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it's just a way to help you navigate avoiding some of the traps. I don't really remember. Alright. gotta go see. That antler dude. Well, let's not risk it. I don't want to get in a shooting match with one of his buddies here right at the end. This close to achieving our goal. Turn this off. Hello, sir.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them?
Davis. There's no stockpile of stealth boys in this building.
Liar! The invoice said stealth boys here. Antler read it out loud to me.
The stealth boys were sent here by mistake. Then they were sent back.
But invoice note said stealth boys were here. Why can't that note be true? What, Antler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the stealth boys for itself. Oh, Antler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Antler, believe you. Niken will follow the new note to find stealth boys. Better be there.
All right, good luck, man. Good luck.
Antler is sad, human. Niken go now. Find stealth boys in other places.
All right, man. Good luck with that. I don't know how quickly they move out. Maybe if I wait for like an hour. Yeah, we'll give them a couple hours here. Hopefully that means they're now gone. So cool, we were able to achieve that though, that's alright. Now we'll just kind of do a quick run of the place, see what we find. If anything. Alright, so far we ain't found jack shit of interest. I guess these Nike have been stripping down everything, trying to find them stealth boys, but where he was. So we checked everywhere that we can. That's from some sort, maybe. Lectern. I mean, they're just losing crap here, man. Check this one, right? Yep. Okay, so all we got left to check is checking here. Modules. I mean, there's just utter trash. You ever need a pilot light for anything? I don't know, like a few. Tank gun, I feel like I can remember using that to create some type of weapon or something. Vision batteries. We'll take your scotch, why not? We'll explore on this side. Yeah, through here, right? Yep. And I mean, in here, I don't think there was really anything. We pretty much kind of looked while we were down here. there hasn't even really been like a med kit that had like it. Like there's just nothing shit. Yeah, to pretty much look down there already. So yeah, we're gonna head back to Jason then. Let them know they're clear. Go to the Great Beyond or whatever they called it, Far Beyond. Way up over here. Hey there. You're gonna teleport to me, huh? At least you didn't teleport down there and start trouble. You just came to look for me and gonna escort me. That's appreciated there, Muñeca. Okay, let's turn off our night vision. Be sure to tell everybody to follow us again.
Right behind you.
Need to be sure to find a moment to
Yeah.
talk with everybody. We haven't really talked to our mates here much. A little bit with Willow. There's Cheyenne. Where's Sunny at? Well, I wonder if I tell her Cheyenne to follow with that. Also tell Sunny.
Wow, on Galaxy News Radio, the #1 radio.
Looking this way though, kind of makes me think Sunny's around here.
Bright is nuts too. It's like we've stumbled into Crazy Town, and he's the mayor.
Yeah, well, you would have seen what was going on downstairs.
Morning.
Had a guy talking to a antler.
Let me know when the underground has been rid of the demons.
There you are. You follow me?
Okay.
Cool. There we go.
Is the way clear?
Indeed. The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Alright. Well, as they all
That
clear out.
Haversham is crazy. Who'd want to be a ghoul?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Once they're all cleared out, we'll look into their computer there. We're gonna go about looting this building. Then we'll go down and see if we can inspect them. If they're all gone or not. Kitchen. Eat your food. Wonder why that one computer was
Welcome
marked
back,
in
children.
red.
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio.
Why? Okay, let's be sure we're clear here in the top level. These are revolvers. That sounds pretty badass. Okay, let's make one. We make one of these already? I think so. let's prepare it. Alright. Got anything in here worth taking? Once they're moving on, man, why should it be considered stealing? The picture is we've established he doesn't care. He's got sticky fingers, but he obviously wouldn't want to get shot at. He doesn't have to. Alright, hell yeah, man. All that kind of stuff we definitely need. Especially if we still don't have that radiation suit. Yeah, I think we're down on the top level here. We don't really need bobby pins. I think I have real interest down here. Yep, looks like we could head out. Or so yeah, we'll go ahead and explore this facility here somewhat quickly. Make our way down there to speak with them. See what they're gonna need help to get out of there.
This place hasn't been totally before. There's some good stuff left to take out.
Think so? Well, let's see if there's anything we're still taking down here. Willow. I think that when we do that, when we head down there and we talk to Jason and what's the name of that guy who thinks he's a fool. Speak to him. We'll see what they all need, and then I think after that I'll talk to our squad just a little bit. Say we haven't really taken a moment to do it. Those are all the same except for this one. That's the new one. I imagine these are the same stuff we had, yeah. Never had a job where, never had an office job. Never had to work in a cubicle before. Like it'd definitely be a, I mean, it'd be nice to kind of like this. At least I kind of, this one seems pretty open, but the other ones were kind of shut off a bit. Wouldn't mind that. So. Like this disc, I wouldn't mind. Kind of off in your own corner, you have your own little spot, a little bit of privacy. Even here, you go all right, my boy. Okay. Here yet. So they actually had like facilities for these
There
people.
are
to
a lot of
sleep
dead
in.
ghouls in here. Hey, you don't think the ferals killed them, do you?
I think ferals typically attack word there for, well, non-feral ghouls. I think they do. They do leave them alone. So, I mean, that would be the work of the Nightkin, although I'm guessing her dialogue there is meant for when you're on your way down. And haven't yet come across this Nightkin problem. It is kind of a reason I am really, I'm okay with not figuring out how to get Willow to work properly in that, if she's just going to be an escort mission throughout for us, in the sense that, yeah, we'll have other people with us, but she offers commentary throughout, and so she offers something. She's not fighting. Well, JT, I should have paid attention if the dog JT is fighting or not. I do remember us checking that. In fact, have I seen JT? Does JT follow me? We get left in the room. I'm not seeing JT. If that's the case, I'll pause the video while I go back and look for JT once we leave into the next area. If JT don't follow us. Yeah, I think we're done searching this area. That's where they're at, right? Yeah. Take that extra XP, why not? Hello. Cool. Oh, nice. We already have those, but I think he also hid them throughout on the map. I think you had several options that you didn't have to install the one that also had that stuff within Doc Mitchell's place when you first start. I just took it, especially when I wanted to test, be sure that the mod was working, and they were right there. We could get it, see that it's working properly. I just left it that way. I'd rather, especially like I said, the difficulties I have with seeing traps. That mod is really helpful for me. We are finding a bit more up here on this level than we did down below, or up in the ghouls. Where they had themselves quarantined up and hiding from the Nightkin. Shit, here. Maybe that I'm missing stuff. Impact, you betcha. They put up a fight over here. Give them that. Tesla pistols. All right, I think we're ready to go downward. Although I've all that. I believe JT didn't follow us. And well, I'll see if he teleports right here as soon as we go into here or not. you. Where's Willow, storyteller, Diane? No. Okay, so I'll pause the video real quick while I go and get JT. Okay, we're back. We got JT now. He's kind of fused into the wall there, but he's with us anyway. All right. There we go. Well, he's not stealing down here. Okay. It's moving. That's the way out.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components.
Of course,
If you
yeah.
would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
So you're seriously going to take that great journey on those rockets?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
You sure those are surface-to-surface rockets? Or will they just launch you into orbit?
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Or shoot you into the sun, it would seem. But talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
It kind of seems pretty messed up, though. They did, of course, do the right thing at the beginning there, try to convince him, why they couldn't find a mirror to show up to him or something, show him his reflection. Like, give him irrefutable evidence, take a picture of him, show him, like, whatever, like, just prove to him. But maybe he was not having it. He's not wanting to hear it, and they just, like, well, we'll make use of him. But, I mean, I don't know. It seems a little bit underhanded that they just see him as being, well, he's useful to us. He's a jackass for not realizing he's not a ghoul. Like, he can't look at his own forearm and legs and body to see that he's not as these people are. But at any rate, so you're just gonna leave Chris behind, though, huh?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
kind of is, and like they just the way he made it sound like we tried it first and then they just quickly gave up on it. So I mean, I don't know to what extent they really tried, um, but to me, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to. Well, I mean, when someone's stuck in their delusions, though, too, maybe he's obviously brilliant, but he's just because you're brilliant don't mean you can't be suffer from delusions. So couldn't find reason with him because he's. Is it fully despicable? I don't know. That seems a little harsh, and like I say, I think it is a bit wrong. But I don't know. Despicable seems more go with this though. You really pulled the wool over his eyes.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris,
Hmm.
but it is the Creator's will
Ah,
to which I
okay.
must submit.
That's what it is, then. So you are hiding it. You kind of just made an initial effort and then just said, "Oh, well, he could really get us to where we got to go."
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Yeah, I think Petrie definitely thinks these guys are off the rocker themselves. They're having their own delusions, great beyond that they're going to meet going off on these rockets. But you know, whatever. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. But, all right, let's try it.
Hey there.
Oh, hey there, bud. Yeah, there it is. Spacesuit. I think that protects against radiation. Is this one of her Willow's bears? I have a feeling it is. Cool. We will be taking a look at that spacesuit here in just a bit. What's that?
Hey,
Oh, there we go. We got something else to try then with if we ever do cybernetics, which we most certainly will. That's the two. I'm gonna get those perks that allow us to put some extra ones into. I believe it was our arms and our legs. All right. So there, Chris.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
What is it you do here?
I'm the Flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
Okay. So why don't they let you work down there on the launch pad, man?
When I joined the Flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
He's he ain't gonna hear this. He ain't gonna. You know, we're stating a truth, but he won't see it as that.
I thought we were past all that, Smooth Skin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversam won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversam. You're neurotic.
So there you go. I got bullied, got picked on. He has his insecurities, and so he's explaining it as I got exposed to radiation. So created me into this ugly monster. Yeah, that's stating it pretty plainly. So you left your vault because you were going bald?
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin?
Yeah, that's
I'm
bald.
a monster. A monster!
enough. Oh well. So the great journey. And it sucks. We're just missing it. If we were able to take a magazine, might be able to convince him. Wonder if we could go back to that. Let's see here.
Later.
What's it called? The one for beach park. That's the only one we got, but let's see.
Are you ready to get started?
Cool. Now, I mean, I'm gonna tell him this, but well, it's important if we can make him at least realizing the truth. It's better that his delusions end. Whatever we can do here with helping these schools or not, like we can help him come back to reality, then that's a good thing.
Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke.
Yeah, that, like Petrie, like he does see, like I said, what they did was wrong, but not to the level where I call it despicable. At least I don't think fully. I mean, we don't know the full story, but he did say they were hiding the truth from him. So I just don't know if they did try that hard. But this guy, he had his own delusions, and yeah, they did try to disillusion him, feed feed into it. They just used him for his help. But I don't think that does justify us not with Petrie. It doesn't justify sabotaging them deliberately. So no, that'd be murder, Chris, and you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off?
No.
I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
And yeah, I mean, he feels a bit of sting because obviously he feels like he's been made a fool. He's not going to see his own guilt and well, I don't know if guilt is the right word because his own culpability of giving into his own delusion. Like, but it's complicated, man. Because suffering a bit of mental illness that isn't his fault. His own culpability. It sounds like he had some insecurity, some well, and he let himself deceive himself. But it's tough and it's complicated, man. But I do think he's probably has created relationships with these people regardless. Now I'm sure he is feeling some resentment, but can't let it go to this, man. At the end, I think you'd never forgive yourself.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
Uh, and they would take you if they could. He has said as much. Just to, he's also is taking into consideration allowing you down there to work directly on the rockets that would kill you in minutes. So, nah, you would die.
And dying would be worse than this?
Yeah,
Used up and thrown away like garbage?
yeah. They are gonna revere you like a saint, dude.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
Oh, you've had some people be dicks to you. Maybe a lot of them were being dicks to you. Maybe all of them that you had relationships with down in that vault. But doesn't mean everybody is. Sucks that you went through that. Can't condemn all of humanity with that guilt. It's not fair. And that's not true, Chris. All right.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
You try living over there in Novak. It's just down the road. Watch out for the lady who runs the motel, though.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try.
Right
I'll
on.
get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak.
Good to hear.
Are you ready to get started? Those rockets aren't going to launch themselves.
All right. Well, how can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of
All right.
isotope 239 igniting agent and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
All right. Well, I'll track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
I'd like to help with something else. Oh, hold on. Can you give me tips for my current task?
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to
Yes.
know where the components might turn up. If they turn
that.
up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Yeah, that Clark area. I think we kind of just touched on the edges of it. Okay, I'd like to help with something else.
All right. What would you rather be doing?
Sorry about those thrust control modules.
All right. Anything else?
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd
Hey,
start
old lady
there.
Gibson. All right. So, let's see what else.
All right. What would you rather be doing?
Ask about anything else? No. Okay.
Hurry back. Never have we been so close.
Yep. I'll see what I can do. Okay. First off, let's take a look at the spacesuit. Rad resistance is plus 40. Where's the radiation suit? That's 75. So we can't fix it by itself. We could use the radiation suit, but pretty sure the mod I had would allow it to, if it's at 100% fixed, it does block out 100%. So, you know, I may be wasting it, but we'll find out. And it does still only save 40, but I'll have to put it on at some point and find out. It wouldn't let me just do the radiation suit, so it only allowed me to use the radiation suit to fix it. So I took it, even though it's stated as being lower. Nevertheless, we shall try it. All right, I want to. Oh, JT, how does this work on her? How do I throw it? Didn't see what it said. I thought if I picked it. I don't know how I'm supposed to throw it. Oh, it's probably like with the grenade, but right now I see which a regular frag grenade selected.
Yes.
I'll have to look that up then and do that another time, JT. I'll throw your ball for you. You see my baseball? Okay. I don't think Sunny doesn't ever have anything really to say.
Hey.
Unfortunately, her companion thing is real. So that kind of sucks. I really like her.
Until next time.
Until next time, Sunny. I like her disposition, personality. Willow, we can speak with.
Hey
See
there.
about that bear we found, if we can give that to her. So, are you happy to have JT coming along with us?
I am. I missed him after the big guy and I split up. Thank you so much for buying him for us. I don't miss Big George as much when he's around.
Yeah, it helps. When my first dog, Minerka, passed after having her for nearly 16 years, just under. Yeah, the first few months, especially even the first year, it was hard not having any dog at all. When you're so used to having uh, that companion there at your side, it all turns right. But um, so it was several years later when I got Bella, but or maybe like 4 years, I think might have passed. No, less than that, 3 years. Mm. So it had been a little bit, but again, I've grown accustomed, of course, now to having Bella at my side. Her having bladder cancer, that journey isn't going to be too much longer. Don't know how long, but that she's already lived with 13 months of having it has been pretty amazing. But who knows how much longer that'll be, right? Even though she's doing fantastic, all things considered. So when she's gone, I will get another dog eventually, but it's definitely a little hard. And having a new dog at your side, it doesn't fully replace me. It helps to fill that void because just they're so joyous and help they help a lot. Um, so I guess maybe if I just have to give her those teddy bears in her inventory, maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask her to change her clothes just yet. I mean, it's cool if I could have her wear different gear, better armor and stuff. Talk to you something for a minute.
Sure.
Okay, well, maybe here we can. I have a special present for you.
You do? A present? I love presents.
Yeah, I have a very special bear. He has a name. He's called Bear.
Ooh, thanks. That is a quality collectible.
Cool. I had another one to give you too, though. So
Sure.
I guess we can only do it once per time that we're talking to her.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. So a little bit of increased friendship with her. That's cool. We haven't really talked at all to storyteller.
Howdy.
Howdy. I found a book. Is it any good?
Let's see here. No luck, I'm afraid. The words of the pages have long since faded away to be anywhere near legible. If
That's
there
too
were
bad.
any stories in here, they're now long gone. Poor little guy. He probably had a great story to tell once.
I bet he
On the
did.
plus side, our toilet paper shortage is now resolved.
All right. Okay. Um, ask you something else.
Sure,
So, who are you exactly?
that's a good question. To get to the heart of the answer, you have to go back to the beginning. It all started. Oh, not interested anymore?
I mean, I was, but apparently you didn't want to tell it. Can I ask you something else?
Sure.
Where are you from?
Nowhere in particular, but I have been everywhere. Collecting stories mostly. Knowledge is power, they say. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress, even in society, even one like ours.
Well, so far, he's not really telling us too much of substance
Sure,
here. Kind of avoiding. And what is it you want to do?
I'd like to find a book that isn't burnt or rotted. That, or just wander around aimlessly. I hear you're a fan of that too.
Oh, very much so. You've already seen. Okay.
Sure,
I think here, well, we'll see. I think they'll end up going into videos of lore and stuff.
whoa, hold on stories to tell. There's got to be a little quid pro quo in the matter.
All right. And what do you mean?
Where in return for a story, you give me something in exchange. A story for a story.
I'm afraid I don't have any stories at the moment.
Well, that's a shame. Luckily, there are plenty more stories out there, just waiting to be discovered. If you can find me some old books from before the war, I'd be more than happy to share a story or two. Sadly, most of the books written before the war are charred to a crisp, or otherwise illegible. But if you can find me the good ones, I'd be mighty grateful.
I'm not sure which books he's talking about exactly. If that means we just have to find the, you know, obviously there are those books that aren't ruined, but um, they don't ever have a title to them or anything. But I don't know. We'll see if we find books, and we'll start collecting them and giving him some and go from there. At any rate, that's going to end it for today's episode. We'll go ahead and bring this to a close. We've got our whole pack together. They're now all follow me again. We took care of business down in there. We were able to achieve things peacefully, which was cool. I'm happy that we did. Now we're going to go ahead and help them find their way to fly off to their great journey on these rockets, a whole lot of them. And we'll obviously be going to that radiated city here soon, and we'll then be seeing if our radiation suit is working, or if we'll have to find a complete, not just a spacesuit, but an actual radiation suit. We'll see what we come up with, but yeah, I don't think it would be right for us to just have it. I've done it, of course, done it where you have them sabotage it and they launch and they crash into each other. It's pretty messed up. I mean, it's fine, but that isn't who this Petrie is. He's, like I said, he is a. As we've already seen, he's not a goody two shoes. He has killed people in cold blood for their blue star caps. So yeah, he's definitely not a goody two shoes. And in his mind, he's dismissed that as being murder. He saw that as they were going to attack him for his. So yeah, Petrie's got his own delusions as we've seen. But anyway, this was great fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Continue to follow along here in Petrie's journey through the Fallout universe. I post these videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I also have my Witcher 3 spoiler-rich, heavily modded Let's Play still going up on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, also at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. My Mass Effect Legendary Edition trilogy, heavily modded, spoiler-rich Let's Play is completed and on my page, as is my Deus Ex Human Revolution, spoiler rich and lightly modded. If you'd like to check any of those out, I encourage you to do so. As I hope to catch you guys in that next video. I'll see you all around. Laters.